I'm joined here today with Richard Lewis, the CEO of Celtic Leisure. Would you like to tell me a bit about Celtic Leisure, please?
Yes, thanks Harriet for inviting me today. Celtic Leisure runs 6 leisure centres in Neath Port Talbot with a variety of gyms and swimming pools and also outdoor facilities. So we have a membership base of around about 6,000 members, and all in all we have around about 1.2 million attendances at our sporting facilities throughout the course of the year. So, that's Celtic Leisure for you.
Okay.
And I've been the chief exec there for the past 8 years.
Okay, right. Okay, so the reason I brought you here today is to ask your opinion on the product which I'm making. The product is a portable blender with a storage compartment. So, what do you like about that idea?
I think sort of relating back the experience I have. As I said, we run 6 leisure centres, and I am regularly walking through the gym areas of the leisure centres, and I speak a lot with our customers as they're in from day to day, and increasingly I see people that are interested not only in the exercise that they're doing within the gym, but also the hydration and the nutrition element of exercise. And I've seen it move on over the last 8 years, whereas there tended to be just an emphasis on hydration, where people would come in with bottles of water that we would then provide refills for, and then that move on from to sort of other drinks that are fortified in some manner. But over the last sort of 2 or 3 years since the end of COVID, really, we've seen that emphasis on hydration extend into nutrition. And what we're seeing is a lot more people either taking nutrition in the form of some sort of smoothie or drink that's fortified, either pre-exercise, during exercise, or post-exercise. And what we've found, we've tried to tap into that market by providing sort of a blend of smoothies available. But one of the things that we've found is that people's choices are so specific to themselves, and that they want something that's fresh and available, and that isn't loaded with e-numbers or sort of pre-made days or weeks in advance. And what people want is something that is fresh, nutritious, and enjoyable to eat and drink, I suppose. So this idea of a portable smoothie make is a great one, I think, because it gives people that ability to have something that is that they can take with them in the morning and wash out at night, but they then have the ability to use the mixer sort of hours, minutes before the exercise, so that whatever nutrition that they're taking either side or during the course of that exercise period is as fresh as is possible. So I think it's an excellent idea.
Okay. So my next question I've got for you is, do you think there's possibly some bad aspects to the product?
No, I think it's an excellent idea. I suppose the only one negative thing I would draw from it is perhaps its stability within that environment, that a lot of people rushing around, and the possibility of it being knocked over and staining the carpet and adding to my cleaning bill. So, but other than that, no, I think it's an excellent product.
As I quickly just outlined my product at the beginning, I'd like you to think about features that I could add to improve the user using it.
Yeah, I say the product's only at a prototype stage at the moment. But yeah, I'd like to certainly see how it was powered, whether it needed sort of mains electricity, or whether it could be it's a rechargeable product, whether that be through a USB charging or batteries. So I'd like to know a little bit more about that.
That's a great point to point out. So I think I'll definitely do more research into that in my additional research.
Yeah. How easy is it to clean? But I think it's going to be a one use. It's going to be something single serving, but it's going to be used fresh from the container that's in for. So that you need to make sure that the surface around the top is something that you can easily drink out of without spilling it over your face. So such practicalities of that. I think a lot of pouring things come with a little lip that you then would pour into a cup or a mug or something like that. In this instance, probably doesn't need that, because it's going to be something that you're going to be drinking straight out of the container. So those are some of the more practical aspects around the design of the product. I think in addition to that, if it's going to be a product that is marketable on a greater scale, then there's obviously going to be some sort of support mechanism for people that are using it, in terms of there being a website or and some social media presence around it, so that we can see the product in operation, how people might use it throughout the day, how often they might use it, how refreshing it might be. But then on the website, maybe you've got various recipes, calorific content of different types of fruits, so that when they're combined, people know what protein value, what calories that they're getting when. So that there has to be a whole apparatus around the product that's not just the product itself, but supports the product as well.
Is that everything you've got to say?
For the moment, but yeah, just looking forward to seeing the prototype, get my hands in it, and hopefully giving you some more ideas as to how to progress the product.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Harriet.
Thank you.